Hey guys, welcome to another video here on the ChesnoidGaming channel. We recently looked at Creator Club on the channel. You'll find the video for that on the channel page itself. Head over and watch that one if you haven't yet. Today, we're looking at the player career, which is a mode that has finally been shown a lot of love from the development team over at EA Sports. Of course, this video is brought to you by EA via the Game Changers program, and a reminder that, as you can see above me, this is early capture. The game is not final. The build I'm playing on right now, as you can see top left, is the beta version of the game, so many aspects of which you see here are subject to change, specifically the gameplay and the aesthetic aspects and assets in the game, like kits and player names and boots, etc. Not player names, player ratings and boots, etc. are subject to change for the full launch next month. But for now, we have the opportunity to show you a behind-the-scenes look at some of the new aspects to player career mode, and of course some of the new cinematography that goes along with that. And like I say, we did cover Creator Club career mode earlier on the channel, so do check the channel page. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more FIFA 22 content coming to you very soon. Drop the video a like as well if you're looking forward to seeing player career mode return to the ChesnoidGaming channel later on this year. But I'm going to jump in and we'll start by setting up our player. We'll use the initial current squads, of course, player career today, and I'm going to create my own pro. You can play as a real player, but the majority of the changes are subject solely to the create your own pro aspect of career mode this year. So we'll just start with the default character, and I'll set him up in the background. One thing that I'll show you before we start, though, is that you can change your birth year now. You can be anywhere from 16 to 24 years of age as you start. So you can either start right at the very bottom as a teenager breaking your way through, or perhaps you're someone like a Jamie Vardy who is slightly older and he's breaking through into first team or higher up competitive first team football a little bit later on in your career. I, obviously being 33, shall go for the oldest option. I'll go and set my guy up, and then we shall show you the differences in this year's player career mode. My guy's set up. Everything else in the setup is pretty identical to previous years. It's once you get past this stage that things really start to change. So I'm going to be a 24-year-old starting as a striker, 5'10". When I do my full save on the full game, I'm going to make myself more realistic to me, so about 6'3" and about 180 pounds or so, because that's me. So I'm going to start at the club that is most local to me with regards to where I live now, which is Nottingham Forest. So we're going to be starting at championship level, where we should hopefully have a chance of breaking into the first team relatively early. We'll set it to ultimate, 4 minutes, etc, etc, etc. Obviously, can't have international job offers with regards to management, but hopefully, player-wise, we can. Obviously, I'm English, so we'll be trying to break into the first team in England over the course of a full save, but this is purely just a behind-the-scenes look at what things are going to look like this year in my player. So let's jump into the save. So you'll notice that this is not what my player used to look like. The skill tree system is similar to that you will be familiar with from previous iterations of the game with regards to pro clubs, with extra additions added to it. So you can see currently I'm a centre forward, 67 rated. You can see that in the top right. Chesnoid currently level 1, 7 skill points available to me. So I'm going to go and assign those. But you can see as you work your way through, your stats will improve, and then there are archetypes for each individual skill tree that will make you significantly better in those roles, and obviously add player traits to your overall player as well, so that you become more appealing to either the club that you play for, or perhaps even other clubs that might want to try and steal your way from the current club that you're at. Now my guy is relatively quick-ish to start with, so I might add a little bit of pace here. You get 7 skill points, as you can see on the top right-hand side, to assign first. So I'll actually add some acceleration. We'll add some sprint speed, and because I'm a striker as well, we shall add some finishing to me as well. So let's do long shots, let's do finishing, and I'm going to add 1 of the 2 that I can add to volleys as well. So that's all my skill points spent. So now I press circle, we are done, and we're progressing forward to see what perks we can add. There are new perks you can add to your player. Initially, when you start, you have 1 slot unlocked, and you can see all of the various different perks on your screen here. 3 are available to you as you begin your career. You'll unlock more on the grid as you level up, and you'll be able to assign more than 1 again as you level up and unlock those different slots. You can see at which level they are unlocked, and also you can see description for each one on the tile and when they're unlocked with regards to your level. So I don't need defensive closer because I'm going to be a striker. Assist streak is something that could benefit me, boosting to my passing attributes for a short time of 15 minutes when assisting a goal. And again, defensive cover isn't necessarily going to be something that benefits me either. So I'm going to go with assist streak, and we're going to assign it to my empty slot, and then we can progress forward from there. Now, how you earn your place in the team this year is with a manager rating. Of course, this year in player career mode, you can be introduced to a game as a substitute. So we will be starting, as you can see top left, as a sub with regards to our managerial rating and our place amongst the squad. Now you boost your managerial rating and place amongst the squad by either playing well in the games that you're selected for and or by earning XP and boosting your managerial rating through training. Now the training sessions work similar to how they do in regular career mode. You have the ability to play through different drills and you have a default grade, and when you play that drill you get bonuses for playing it and of course bonuses for the grades that you get, and then that drill will be defaulted to your highest achieved grade so far. So for the sake of this, I'm just going to add some drills on, but we won't be playing them. We shall simply simulate them for the sake of this video, and then we'll be pushing forward with some actual gameplay in a moment to show you what's going to happen when you're actually in game, because of course we are currently, as you see top left, only a sub. I shall simulate all. We get the grade achieved. Now there are different levels to being a substitute with regards to your managerial rating. You can be a sub that gets 5 or 10 minutes here or there. You can progress to being a sub that gets half an hour, a full half, with regards the amount of playing time that you get. And obviously the aim is to become a first team player and then a first team regular. So first team, first game in pre-season, he was against Stuttgart. I can go to play match, but of course I am only a substitute. So I'm being brought on for Carvalho in a cam role. You can see on the left-hand side there. Being played at cam as I'm set as a centre forward, so I can play at striker or slightly deeper, depending on the formation of the team that I'm playing with. And I'm coming on the 58th minute for Carvalho. As ever, you can play controlling the whole team if you wish. You can play as your own individual player, which is what I'm going to be doing. You can jump to the result if you want. And of course, you can customize all of the settings as you might wish to throughout the course of your game. So I'm going to play as me. Play as Chesnoid. Now, you have objectives to achieve within the game when you get subbed on, and also you can boost one of those objectives as well. So here's the cutscene of me being substituted on. Chesnoid coming on number 10, for Carvalho number 2. And as you might be familiar with from the journey in previous games, this is how you see the objectives presented to you. So I can enhance one of those to get a boost to my XP. So I'm going to press and hold X, and I'm going to try and boost my rating by playing 5 passes in the opponent's half, which was previously 3 passes in the opponent's half. Now, for the sake of this video, I'm going to play with the regular telebroadcast camera. For my own My Player, I'll do something that I've not done before, which is play with the Be a Pro camera to make it all the more immersive, playing on the field as one individual player. So I'm playing here as a cam. We're currently at 0-0 in this first pre-season friendly. Obviously, you saw the difficulty we're playing at was ultimate, so it's not going to be easy. Now, you can see top right, but I have that perk signed up to the 1 slot available, but you'll see it's greyed out. That means it's not currently active. When it is currently active and you've triggered it, you'll be able to see that perk light up with white, and the symbol will be the ready pink that you saw when we actually assigned it. So I'll cut here. Now let me just get into the opposing half, and then we'll play another pass. I'll call for it again, and we'll spread it out wide. And you can see top right that still getting the usual boosts you expect to see when playing a My Team or My Player career mode. I'll call for it again here, and we're very nearly completing those 5. I'll call for it on the edge of the box. Alex might be able to find me. He has. We'll go for a shot, and Muller makes a good save, but already having a massive impact on this Nottingham Forest side on our unofficial debut in pre-season. So hopefully this will benefit my overall standing in the club. If I pause, you can see that we have achieved that attacking passes criteria. We've got the +5, we've got the 1000 XP. I've been reassigned to right striker for the final few moments here. It popped up on screen, but unfortunately my camera is actually covering that portion of the screen. But just above, you see on the left where it says now Sanko, just above that, great save, Bryce Samba. Just above that on the other side, obviously, it says my name, and it popped up with a little banner that says RS, and then my name. So I've been reassigned a position, and now I am actually playing as a striker for the final few minutes, which is, of course, where I want to be. I couldn't quite get there to clear that away, and it will be another corner. However, having that cannoned off me, and I don't actually have anyone specifically to mark here, but I'll still try and marshal the front post, and we will clear that well. Am I going to get a boost for that in my rating? I think I did, going from 6.8 to 6.9. Falls us offside there. Only 1 minute added on at the end of the game. So we've had an impact. We certainly have. Playing the passes about, earning the achievements that we need to. In pre-season, of course, isn't necessarily about the results. It's about gaining fitness and improving as a player, which is what we have done here, and we will do here. So I won't skip these post-game credits. And when there's a new cutscene to bring to you, I'll show you, obviously, highlighting my player here. We were involved in the play. We had a chance of our own. We only had a portion of the game to have that impact. And as we leave the field of play here, it'll show you how I've gotten on. A match rating of 6.9. Now, notice there that it says right striker as I get attacked by my t-shirt. It says right striker. I had 1 shot on target and played 33 minutes in total. So this is as you would expect it to be. We'll advance. Now, this looks like it usually does. However, as we progress, this is what you see now when you get post-game. I'm in the dressing room. My guy hasn't had the best of games. He's not had an amazing game. I only got 1 of the objectives, and my managerial rating has actually gone down a little bit because I only achieved 1 of my objectives. So if I scroll across to the player growth, I've received 800 XP for my match rating, 1000 XP for my attacking passes, and 6 successful short passes gave me an extra 12. Objective-wise, you can see a little bit more detail. We weren't able to get the match rating of 7. Very close to that, however. Score from distance, I wasn't able to do. So I got a -15 with regards to my manager rating for that. The +5 that I got for attacking passes was negated by the -5 I got for not doing the score from distance. So actually, despite being involved in the game, I didn't have a massive impact. So my managerial rating has actually gone down slightly there. Now, those cutscenes will change depending on what's happened in the game. If you win a game, the dressing room will be more jovial. However, your individual character may have a different reaction to everybody else in the dressing room. If you win as a team but you play poorly, your guy will still look glum and gloomy in the dressing room. If you lose but you win man of the match, your guy will be perhaps a little bit sheepish, especially if you've won man of the match and you have the trophy there with you. You kind of try and be like hiding it behind him, almost a little bit shy and bashful at the fact that he's been given an award when the team haven't done that well. So I'm still registered as a sub here. I'm advanced towards the game against Elche. My managerial rating has declined a little bit there, as you saw live top left. Now, I don't currently have, I believe, any attributes that I can add to myself because I haven't grown anymore yet. We are very close to level 2, but we're not there yet. I do have another training regime available to me, but we've dropped a little bit in our managerial rating. I'm not going to train, and on this occasion, I'm actually getting a little bit more football. We're coming on in the 56th minute with the scoreline at 1-1 here against Elche away from home. Again, playing as a number 10 in the cam role, and we'll hopefully be able to get ourselves a little bit more action on this occasion. My objectives for this game: reach a match rating of 7, assist a goal, and have 2 shots on target. I can boost that to 3, but that's probably what I will do. I'm not going to get an 8.5, I don't think. So that's the one that I'm more likely to achieve. So I'll go for that one, and we'll see what we can do here against Elche. That's not the best of starts for Nottingham Forest. A 3-ball, and unfortunately, Elche take the lead as soon as we've been substituted onto the field of play. So now we really do need to perform for the side. Here's Maiton. Can he find a ball into the middle? He tried. He couldn't quite, but I'm going to offer my support. We'll drive away. We've got good acceleration. I'm going to try and get a shot on target here, which we've done well, and that will be updated on my match objectives there, as you can see. And we're 6.5 in our rating currently, so we're performing nearly to where the manager wants us. You can see again, look, there, bottom left now. I've been reassigned a new position. I'm now being played at right striker. So I have a new role here, and I'm going to try and utilise that role well. it's really well done by Elche. Really well done. They're going to win by 3-1. Now, I've achieved my match rating here. I've gotten the 7+ that the manager expected of me, which had the biggest attribute or managerial rating boost added to it. So I'm actually going to go up by 5 here. As you can see, not done the +5 for the assisted goals, not done the +5 for 3 enhanced target shots on target, but I have managed to get the +15 for my individual player roll. So as a player, I'm actually going to be improving with regards to my standing with the manager here. However, as a team, we still haven't quite achieved what we would like to or would feel like we need to keep pre-season moving on at the right pace. So yes, I've failed in some regards, but I've also achieved on an individual basis whilst not necessarily reaching all of the targets that I need to. So we'll see what the post-match dressing room atmosphere is like after a defeat here, rather than the draw where my guy was just kind of stood there shaking his head. He again looks distraught, as do some of my teammates. Can't quite believe that we've lost the game in the manner that we did, and the players are actually complaining to one another and having an in-depth discussion in the dressing room about what went wrong and perhaps what we can do better moving forward. Now, you'll also notice there that I've unlocked 3 skill points for going up to level 2, and I've unlocked a new perk, which is the distance shooter perk. My growth has gone up. I am now level 2, and I achieved a number of things in that game. Shots blocked, tackles won, successful short passes, long passes, successful interceptions, 25 XP boost for key passes, and a 1,000 XP for my match rating to give my managerial rating a boost of +5 on this occasion. So we shall advance again. I might lower the difficulty for the next game, which is a friendly against Norwich, so we can perhaps have a now. We've had experienced the draw, we've experienced the defeat. Let's now go and experience a win. I've played 3 drills on this occasion, and as you can see, I've earned enough XP to level up again. So I'm now level 3. I have some other perks available to me. The perks that you unlock aren't necessarily associated to the position that you start or have your player set up to. They just unlock in a certain pattern. So I won't necessarily be able to use all of them as I get them, but I shall go and add my 6 extra points on now. Could probably do with a little bit of extra strength. We'll make sure that my guy is a little bit better with the ball at his feet and improve his dribbling and his ball control. And my passing could do with improving a little bit as well. So I'll up my short passing there. And I've got 2 skill points left available. And I think I might further improve my volleys there. And then, do I do long shots and shot power? Let's do that one. Long shots and shot power. So I'm now level 3. I unlocked some more perks. I don't have the extra perk slot until level 9, as you can see there. But I would, I think, like to take that one off and pop distance shooter on. We'll pop distance shooter on. I'll pop that there. So that, hopefully, will give us a better opportunity of scoring more goals. I am now 69 rated overall as we head into this final game. And I didn't quite make it to first team starter. But I do have, when you press triangle, you can load your previous sessions. I can now simulate those, get those boosts again, and I'm into the starting 11, as you can see top left. So we will play this full game then against Norwich from the off. I will, however, like I mentioned previously, just lower the difficulty purely for the purposes of this video so that you can see what happens when you do well, and then we can see some extra different cutscenes in the dressing room. I'm going to play as me, and we're going to play Norwich. I've got the ball in a decent position here, let into a teammate, and Cafu could find me again, which he does. Now, I'm not sure what my weak foot is, but you can see there the perk indicator lit up. That means that I activated that perk with that shot. When I do my player save on the full game, like I say, I'll make my guy a bit taller, and we should be a bit of an aerial presence, and try and replicate perhaps the sort of play style that we've been able to get out of Ivan Toney in the Brentford save that we've been doing. But there is my first goal. A 9.2 rating. My default celebration, I changed it to the calm down, it's all about me. Our first goal of our career in this My Player experience. And my second shot on target, actually no, that might be my third shot on target. It's not, it's my second shot on target, but I'm on a 9.2. I've completed 7 passes in the opposition half. I just need 2 more shots on target and I've completed everything. And we're winning. This is good football from Forest. I call for this. We should get another shot on target. Oh, we don't. I've spooned it over the bar. Really good opportunity to add a second goal to my tally. I've got my technique wrong. And we fired it wide on our weak foot. I'm not sure actually what my weak foot is or what your weak foot starts as. That's something we could look into as well. But you can see so far I'm on a 9.6. 9 passes completed now in the final third. Still waiting for those extra 2 shots on target. Driven across here. Norwich could spoil our fun at the end. Please let me get this win, lads. Oh, not the most composed defending, but away goes the ball. And there goes the final whistle. We get the win. I get the goal. I hope I get man of the match as well. My individual rating was pretty high there, about a 9.6 when I last saw it. Everybody coming across to celebrate with me as the game-winning goal scorer. My guy's very happy. Congratulate Angus Gunn for letting in my goal. Thank you, pal. Now, how did we do overall, and how are we going to get... Oh, there we go. 9.5. 91 minutes played. 1 goal, 2 shots on target. A couple of other shots wayward throughout the course of the game. I'm not sure how many of the in-game highlights I'll actually show for this specific video. Obviously, when we do a full series, you'll see a lot more. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on anything like that. Here you go. Here's my summary for my player performance then. And you can see all of my individual stats there. There are some that, unfortunately, I'm in the way for. So let me quickly just move me. So you can see here, this is my summary then as an individual for the gameplay. This is the level of depth that you can see all of the stats for this year. You can see my goalkeeping stats, obviously not important. Defending stats where I made my tackles, standing tackles, no sliding tackles, made 1 interception in the game. Passing wise, you can see where I passed, how far I passed. Shot wise, you can see where I shot from and how well those shots went. My expected goals was 1.3 in that game, although I only did get the 1. And my heat map, where I was in the possession of the ball, where I beat a player with a dribble. No skill moves, no nutmegs, but a couple of knock-ons. And then my overall summary, you can see my average position on the field. Staying pretty central, but of course playing in that 1 striker role. Need to do that for the team. So that's my player performance then for that game. And we'll advance a little bit further forward and see how we actually do with regards the... actually, let me bring me back up on the screen. Here we go. Man of the Match Award. Take that. Everybody's very, very happy in the dressing room. I didn't quite get my shots on target quota, but you can see the difference in the mannerisms in the dressing room. And obviously everybody there giving me some praise, telling me that I've done well. And of course you can see that my guy was very happy, very satisfied with his performances. Just leaning back. A job well done. Sat enjoying the dressing room atmosphere, soaking it all up, taking my boots off. The manager's very happy. As you can see, growth-wise, we did fantastically well. We're very nearly level 4 now. And with regards the managerial expectations, we are flying at present. Obviously, that was with the difficulty lowered, etc. So that will probably do us for this little behind-the-scenes look at what my player is all about. Do let me know in the comment section what feedback you have, and if there's anything that I can answer with regards to questions, then I will do so in the comment section. Feel free to tweet me on Twitter, link in the description down below, and I'll get back to you there as well. But to ensure you don't miss out on any FIFA 22 content when it comes, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let me know your feedback down below. Drop the video like so I know you've enjoyed, and you're looking forward to some FIFA 22 content on the channel on the full game as well. Thank you, of course, to EA for allowing me to upload this video early. And hopefully you guys are looking forward to another long, successful year of career mode on the channel. I'll see you next time.